I came here, I wanted to train like a 10-year vet. When you're a freshman, you don't got no chances to mess up if you want to play early. So I take every day like I'm a 10-year vet. So every day I'm on a routine. I wake up at 4:30 a.m., brush my teeth, read my Bible, stretch, get in my boots. I just stay on a disciplined routine, and throughout camp, it just helped me keep progressing. So that's how I kept it going.
It didn't take you long to get first team reps. Has that process been as smooth as you made it look, or is there more to it?
No, it was a grind for sure. I got really good guys in the room with me. It was a grind. Just stayed disciplined, kept doing my job, not trying to do too much, just doing your job. Don't get your job done. Some guys try to do too much sometimes, but coach kept telling me just do your job. Everything's gonna fall in place, and I just kept doing my job.
Can you point to a veteran that has helped you accomplish what you want to accomplish, or that you might look at and say, yeah, he's doing it the right way, that's the way I'm going to do it?
I would say Jayden and Jayden. Those guys, as we on the field, they make sure I over-communicate. Because you over-communicate at DB, it's hard to bust coverages and stuff like that. So it just made my job easier by over-communicating. I just, I know what's coming. I know if it's 2x2, they can motion over to 3x1. I just know the calls I'm supposed to make.
When you were considering coming to FAU, was it when you were talking to Coach Rock, Coach Gibson, was it in the talks that you were going to potentially start right away, or was it just something that developed when you got here?
They told me it was wide open. They told me they had a guy that was really, really good, but it's wide open. And there's no number one. You're gonna come here and compete for the job. There's no first year right now. So they just told me come grind, come do what I do.
What's kind of been the hardest part about adjusting from the high school level of football to now coming and playing here?
I'll say the length of the playbook, but once you get the playbook down, it's about you. It's about you being the football player you are. That's what I think a lot of guys struggle at the playbook. But night in, night out, just study till you can't do it wrong.
It seems like there's a little bit of newness besides Jay Will back there in that safety unit. How have you guys kind of bonded together, and you guys feel like you're one of the closer units on the team?
Those guys just make me feel like I've been here for a long time. I got here in June. They just make sure I'm good, anything. Every time I walk past those guys, they just always ask me if everything good outside of football. Like, it's more than football with us, and I like that.
Has it surprised you at all getting here in June that you've been able to move up the depth chart as quickly as you have?
No, it didn't surprise me at all. I just feel like if I just kept working, just kept doing what I do, everything was going to fall in place how it should.
Obviously, the key was when you ran into me. That woke you up, right?
When you have a scrimmage, everything goes live on Saturday, and you have yesterday off, and you're coming in today and practice. What is your process of consuming film and taking coaching and then trying to apply it on a Monday after a Saturday scrimmage?
So I feel like Monday is the best practices for me because Sunday hard recovery day, Monday legs feel fresh, and I just get with the coaches over the weekend. We just still watching film, so I feel like Monday I got more energy and stuff like that. So that's a really good day.
How long have you gone by that process we're talking about? 4:30 wake up, read your Bible, get yourself ready to go. How long has that process been a part of your preparation?
Since yesterday.
Since junior year. What made me start it is because my mom, she works early morning shift, and I used to take her to work. And I was like, if I'm waking up at 5 o'clock till I'm on to work, I might as well just wake up and start doing some push-ups, sit-ups a little earlier. So I just kept doing it every day. And I really like waking up early because I get a lot done at one time, so it was really good for me.
What's your favorite Bible verse?
John 13:7.
Which is?
You may not know what I'm doing now, but later you will.
Nice. I like that.
Last question for me, because I get it all the time. What's the back history with your hair, and do people pull it? That's the two questions I get on the field.
No one pulls it, but I just dyed it. I dyed it senior year. I just wanted to try something new. I ran off with it. I just kept it.
Anybody else?
All good, thank you.
No,
Thanks so
appreciate
much, man. Appreciate it.
Extremely tough, but I take the challenge. I accept the challenge because my coaches trust me enough to put that pressure on me. So I just take it as a compliment, to be honest. I take it as a compliment, and I just continue to work, continue to study my plays, because that's where it starts. It starts in the playbook. So that's what I try to harp on the guys, that we have to study, we have to get in our playbook. So I just accept the challenge, and I love it.
Is there a position you love more than others?
To be honest, I love playing safety. I do like playing safety more than.
What about your skill set will make you a good safety?
My physicality, like my fearlessness of just when I see run just triggering, and I feel like I have good ball skills. So I feel like when I'm back there reading the quarterback, I can make more plays on the ball.
Do you see the game differently as a safety?
Yes, sir, because you're able to see the whole field. You're able to see the motions and everything that's going on. You're able to read the quarterback, so I feel like you have more freedom to make plays. And as a safety, like, you're basically like the leader of the back end. Like, the two safeties back there, like, really run the whole defense, because it starts with us and it, like, trickles down to the linebackers and the D-line. So it's a big role, but it's a role that we take pride in.
That was kind of my next question. Is there more communication from you personally as a safety?
Yes, sir, most definitely, because it literally starts in the back end. Like, we have to start, we make the calls, and it just trickles down to the linebackers and the D-line. So it starts with us, so it's definitely more communication back there.
It seemed like the whole defense was having a great day in the scrimmage. Was that kind of like a realization of how much potential this unit has going into this season?
Yes, sir, I believe we have a lot of potential. But I also think that our scrimmage was sloppy, like Coach Rock said. We got a lot of stuff to improve on, a lot of things to get better at, but that scrimmage just shows the potential we have, and we're, like Coach Rock said, we're nowhere near where we want to be, but the sky's the limit for that group.
What was something that you personally looked at your film and maybe thought that you wanted to improve on after that game?
I would say reading my keys, like the little things, like taking my read steps properly, getting my eyes in the right places, when the yo track back, reading the tailback. So it's a lot of things I got to clean up. A lot of little things, like the little things. I believe that we can make plays. We all got the skill set to make the tackles, the picks, but it starts with like the little keys, the little details.
And you're a veteran on this team and been on the part of multiple different positions groups in that DB unit. So I'm curious, it seemed like the quarterback position was struggling a little bit in that game, but you guys were, to your credit, making good plays. So what was kind of working for you guys, and maybe what wasn't working from the offensive perspective in that game?
I would just say that the offense probably just came out light, because the offense been giving us great looks the whole practice. Every practice they've been working us, giving us great looks. I just feel like the defense attacked today. We just made plays and we capitalized on their mistakes.
One more for me is, we talked a little bit about what position you like to play. What receiver do you like to go up against?
I think all our receivers are talented, but my favorite to go against, I would say probably EJ, because he got a type of speed that's going to translate to like the league and stuff. So like guarding guys that you know that you might see at the next level is good to compete against.
Going from corner to then learning how to play nickel and playing primarily there, then going from nickel to safety, what's been the more tricky transition, learning the intricacies of the nickel position, or now moving back in the defensive backfield and learning the intricacies of the safety spot?
I would say it's more challenging at the safety spot, just because it's more of a role, like more of a leadership role, more of a role where you have to communicate and talk to the whole back end. So you have to get rid of all the quietness and just trying to make plays, and you gotta talk to the defense, communicate, and take charge.
I wouldn't say I ain't expecting to fight anything, because I'm familiar with Florida and being home. But the transition feel good. I'm comfortable. I like everybody around here. They make me feel like family. They make me feel like I'm at home. So it's good. I feel great.
You come from a obviously competitive situation at Indiana, but have the emergence of some of the young guys like a CJ Hurd really pushed you to be better as well?
Definitely, man. He's a great dude, man. Great player. Capability to make plays all around the field. He flies around every play. He don't take no plays off. I like the little kid. The best is yet to come from him.
And for you, what do you believe you bring to this program as somebody with a lot of experience playing?
I'm gonna lay it all on the line for all the other 10 guys around me. I'm gonna do my job to the best of my ability. I'm a competitor. I want to win, and that's it. I'm ready to get started with the guys around me.
What would you say you learned the most from your time at Indiana that you can kind of put into the field and your game here now?
Time don't wait on nobody. If you want it, you gotta go get it. Study your play. I'm gonna piggyback off what Jay Will said. Gotta get in the playbook. It starts there. If you wanna know what you're doing on every play, you gotta get in the playbook. And that's the biggest thing that I took from Indiana, man. That's it.
Has it been easier or harder learning a playbook the second time around, coming from Indiana now here?
gonna say harder, because the scheme is different here. Indiana is more like a zone. Here we got a match. So I'll say it's way harder here, but I like the challenge. I'm up for it.
I think you'll run up against different offenses in the American than you would have at Indiana. But does that excite you as a defensive back to know that you're probably going to face more passing
Definitely.
quarterbacks?
I like to see all type of looks, just coming out in the same look as a defensive back. If you see that, having football intelligence, you know what play is coming. So it's good to see all type of different looks and stuff like that.
Anyone else?
When you're coming off of a scrimmage and you see the film and then you go through it, I'm assuming yesterday, and you come back to a Monday practice, how do you apply it on Monday? What's your process to consume and then try to apply on a Monday practice following a scrimmage?
It starts in meetings, corrections, see what you did wrong in the scrimmage, to come and practice and be better. That's basically it.
And so you're from down here, Miami area, and so how is it coming back and having the chance to now play in front of family weekend where you just with your family in town for that?
It's good. I feel like it's better to play in front of your immediate family, mom, dad, sisters, brothers, stuff like that. I don't know if it's only me, but I feel like I play way better in front of my mom. I don't know why, but it just made me feel better. But not playing in front of my mom, I don't know, it just bring me down. I don't know why, but it feels way better being home to get the chance to play in front of my family. They come check me out.
First game against Michigan State, you've played in big environments like that. Is there any kind of advice you may want to pass on to your teammates heading into that game?
Definitely. We played against Michigan State last year. So I tell them, don't let the noise distract you. It's gonna be about 65,000. I don't know how many they stadium will hold exactly, but we ain't gonna let that distract us. We're gonna play our game. Like Jayden said, we're gonna read our keys and make plays. Everybody can do it. We ready.
And then you're about at the midway point camp, and then rest of camp into game week for Michigan State. At what point do you start counting down the days, or do you try to just flush that out and focus one day at a time?
Repeat that one time.
When you're like basically at the midway of camp now, and you're getting closer and closer to the opener, are you counting down the days at that point to being done with camp and getting into football, or are you trying to flush that out and just focus on one day at a time?
Bro, I start counting down before I transfer here. I ain't gonna lie to you. I've been ready to play since I hit the portal, bro. I swear, I'm ready. I promise you, I'm ready. I can't wait to suit up my guys.